Hi, I'm Sandra Koenig, and welcome to Fishbowl Roulette. For those of you who may have just caught us for the first time, this is a podcast that is just in the moment. It's real people telling their real stories about their real lives, just hoping to create some connection out there, maybe some humor, learn some things, maybe get different thoughts, different perspectives, but really just here to have fun and kind of just get to know people around us better. So stay curious. I hope that you will chime in. I've got two of my favorite people here today, a married couple, both entrepreneurs who kind of upended their life about 4 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So welcome, Meghan and Travis Tyson.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for being here.
Hi.
So Meghan is a realtor with Ritter Realty, and they both
Ritter Real Estate.
Ritter Real Estate. I've already been corrected.
Get it right.
He has a mustache, so if you know, that's all you need to know. He's got a mustache, and therefore he's king. Just kidding, Travis. Just kidding. Just kidding. Megan's like, get it right, Sandra. But they both also are owners in Spectrum Record Lounge. And that's actually, so I reached out to them. I love their story. We're going to talk a little bit about their origin story as a couple. I've only ever heard Travis really tell it. And so it'd kind of be interesting to hear from both of you before we dive into Fishbowl Roulette. So just so you know, you're going to be pulling random topics out eventually, and we're going to be talking about them.
Cool.
That's sort of the point.
Scary.
A little bit. Yeah, I actually have had a couple
nervous,
people who are like, they can totally talk about anything, but as soon as it came to that, they were like, maybe we'll just move past that question.
Can we skip if we don't like it?
There is one pass.
All right.
There is one
But
pass.
we have to agree on it.
Okay.
Oh, boy. So just so you all know, to prepare yourselves before we dive into your story, it's hot topics, wild card, and beliefs. So we'll see where you guys start, and we'll see, just where this goes. But tell us a little bit about that very fateful night that you all met and never were apart again, which is fascinating.
You want the PG version?
No.
Let's do PG.
Come on.
PG-13.
Come on. You own a bar. She's in real estate. Get
it was
together.
an afternoon. It wasn't an evening.
Even better.
It was a dive bar called the Recovery Room. And I walked in, and he was singing into a beer bottle around a pool table. And I was like, he seems fun.
What was he singing? Do you
Let
remember?
the Little Girl Dance.
What?
You know that song?
I don't.
It's like an early 60s.
Can you sing? Can you sing a couple bars right now?
Let the little girls dance. Let the little girls dance.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay. So that did it for Meghan.
That was
it. Okay.
Side note, I got there at 7 a.m. when they opened.
At what time did you get there, Meghan?
About 2 or 3.
So from there,
He moved in.
Literally.
I had a barbecue, and he never left.
you had a barbecue that night.
Yeah, she invited me to the barbecue.
The next night.
The next night.
What? I feel like we're missing some time.
Nothing
Friends.
really. Like, we went out to dinner. Like, there was somebody passed out in my back seat the whole time we were like going out to dinner. We were just like meeting each other.
We hung
for the
out with
first
my
time.
brother.
Hung out with a brother.
That's
Hung out with our
hysterical.
best friend, Danielle.
We actually fell asleep on our couch.
Mm-hmm.
Very innocent,
And then the barbecue was the next day.
Uh-huh. Yep.
And I know enough of this story. You guys are holding back a little bit here, so I'm going to need you. Let's be real. Let's talk about what it is like to fall in love instantly and decide that you're going to be together.
It was crazy.
It was crazy.
But
it always sounds less crazy. Like, we've been together almost 19 years, so 6 months into it and be like, well, I met this gal and I just moved in with her. 19 years later, it sounds,
Yeah, you're like,
cute.
well, yeah, right. Well, it is cute.
Seems smart.
Yeah.
Well, it's worked out.
Yeah.
I think
You
at one
guys-
point I looked at him and said, do you live here? Or are you going to start paying rent?
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, can I have some more of my stuff here? I said, absolutely. And we went to his parents' house and grabbed it and moved it in.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
How long were you guys together before you got married?
4 years. We lived together for 4.5 years.
Mm-hmm.
At any point, let's use the first 6 months. At any point in the first 6 months, did either one of you ever look up and go, what just happened?
I think so. Yeah.
But it's been 19 years, and so now
Yeah.
it's just like, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is like when my parents tell their story. Like, they were married for a year before they ever even told anybody, which was like crazy back then. They didn't live together. The whole story is weird. And now they just tell it like, yeah, that's just kind of what we did.
I think we just nonstop hung out with each other. Even when he was at work, I would when I was done with work, I'd go hang out with him because he worked nights at the bowling alley.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'd get off work and then I'd go hang out while he was working. And we were just always together, and we're kind of still always together.
Probably more together
Yeah.
now than ever.
Well, yeah.
Yep.
I mean, you have
Our
mortgage.
offices are right next to each other.
That's
Oh,
right.
that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's kind of
Convenient.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Yeah, you guys are a rarity, I think. Like, and it's not. I'm not knocking other couples that can't do 24/7. I don't think I could do 24/7. But I had an aunt and uncle that had a restaurant, and
We have an alley between like the shop and the.
Oh,
we
so
don't work
there's a
together.
buffer.
We don't work
Like,
together.
Yeah,
okay.
We work
Well, I know you
next to
don't
each
work
other.
together, but
But
still close enough.
that would not work.
Yeah.
No, that would not work.
We
Okay.
both like to be in charge.
Ah,
One
okay.
more than the other.
And who is that, Travis?
It's probably Meg.
It's probably
It's Meghan. It's
Yeah.
just Meghan.
Just
Elizabeth
so I
Tyson.
wish this is when I wish that we did video, because he was actually just doing the side eye. Like, that's not even a real question.
Everyone knows.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. So, all right. So fell in love instantly. 19 years later, would you do anything differently? Not about the falling in love. Was there any part that you go like, maybe this would look different if we had gone this way?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
You
Like-
just go with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad we didn't jump in.
And like get married.
I mean, we jumped into
I was gonna
the
say, what?
relationship, but
I think most
yeah.
people would consider
It could
never
have been
being
faster.
apart after
Heck,
meeting
it-
at
Yeah,
a day
yeah.
bar, jumping in.
yeah, I think we really thought about it, and I had kind of actually thought we weren't going to get married, and I had come to the conclusion that we were just going to live together forever, and was totally fine. And I bought him the best Christmas present. I got him a new turntable, and I had researched and talked to his buddies because I just wanted to give him the best present, and
And it was.
it was until like 5 minutes later when he reached behind the couch and pulled out an engagement ring. And so again, he out Tysoned me.
Yeah.
He out Tysoned you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know how much he spends on his turntables. We don't know. Maybe not. You might still win, at least in the monetary stage. That's
Definitely created. I already had record players and stuff, but this was like a nice, like total jump up.
yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I still remember sitting in your basement, and you turned on. I could not even. You're like, come listen to this. And I'm sitting on this couch, and it's the only time. Truly, it's the only time I think I've ever experienced this. I could feel the music
Mhm.
rolling across the room
You can almost
before
see it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that was wild. So let's go ahead and dive into the entrepreneur story. We're going to come back to what's the secret to lasting love at the end. So
Okay.
I'll give you guys a heads up there. You can think
So
about
you want
that.
to talk about our midlife crises?
Let's
Yeah.
talk about the midlife crisis.
Tandem midlife crises.
Yeah, I mean, really, like I remember having a conversation with you when you were still working at Cask,
Mhm.
and I don't even remember how it even came up, but you were talking about music and talking about this, and I was like, why don't you just do both? And you gave me this look, and I was like, oh, that's already in the works, which I thought was really cool. So tell us a little bit about Spectrum first, just in general.
Sure. It was a fun concept that like I'd had in my head. I'd been to a place that had like a restaurant with a record store attached to it, and I was like, oh, that's always cool. I drank a beer, then I went and shopped for records. So I was like, that's a cool idea. And that was in Seattle. And then one night it just kept going in my head, and I was like, fuck it, I'm calling Parker. I did it. I'm sorry. I'm calling.
You're good.
I'm calling Parker, and Megan's like, yeah, you should call him. Like we were kind of convinced we should do this, so I called him, and he's like, well, you either called the right person or the wrong person, and it was kind of off from there. Like we're like, we should do this, and like,
Yeah, you just went all in.
mm-hmm.
You're just like,
Quit a job I loved for something
Right.
I hoped to love more.
do you?
Yeah,
No question, right? Is being the boss different?
I don't know that I'm a great boss, but I don't make rules, so that maybe
Yeah, I would
makes me
say you're
okay.
probably.
Yeah.
That's why you don't have turnover.
That's right. Yeah,
Or
no
at least
leaves.
a
Yeah,
He
very
doesn't
little.
ever ask them to do anything. They just do it
Not the
because
greatest
they,
employees on the
yeah, they
planet.
have, the employees love him and Parker so much that they just work hard without being told or asked because they're all part of it. Everybody
Right?
feels connected to it.
I think that what you said there that's pretty key to what a good employer sets the environment that people want to take ownership
Mm-hmm.
of where they are, and so now they treat their role just like a business owner would, right?
Yep.
They're putting on their hat and thinking about the experience that people are having and taking care of business. And I mean, as you know, I have been there once or twice, and It is that experience.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you're shopping, whether they greet you when you walk in, it's always clean. It's always fun. And it doesn't matter if you're there or not.
Hey.
So,
I like it when I'm not there sometimes.
yeah. So what year was that?
September 12th, 2022.
When you opened?
Yep. It'll be 4 years this year.
That's crazy.
I left Cask 4 years and 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, it will have been 4 years.
So it really, how long did it take you to open?
6 months.
That's it.
5 months.
I was like, am I doing that
months.
math correctly? Yeah, that's not, because considering everything you had to do to that building, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Probably should just had a topic for things I found in the walls of an old college bar.
You don't want to know.
We don't have time for that.
Scary.
A lot of sticky.
Scary to all the parents out there
Mhm.
who already know, so that's what it is. All right, so Megan, when did you decide to go in on real estate? I remember
Well-
talking to Travis about this too, but
So I agreed when we decided to go forward with Spectrum. I verbally agreed to stay at my good-paying job that had good benefits for another year, and then I would get to do my passion. But that changed in about 2 weeks when I called Travis and said, "You know how I said I was going to do that? I'm pretty sure I just quit my job." And I called Jared Ritter, and I think I'm going to become a realtor. And Travis was like, but wait. And I'm like, well, hold on, let's just go talk about it. And I'm so glad. I wish I would have done it 20-something years ago when I first wanted to be a realtor. But yeah, I love it. I think both of us just decided we're not getting any younger.
right.
We have our son, Alex, and it was really important to show him, if you love something and you have one life, you need to go for it, go big or go home. So both of us decided that we would leave our good paying jobs and start new careers, but it had to be wrapped into Alex, hence the name Spectrum Record Lounge. And I was on a team called Moms of Real Estate.
So you may want to explain that a little bit.
Our son, Alex, is autistic. And so when we were throwing around names, he also loves elephants. So we were trying to think of names that would go back to Alex.
A little homage to Alex. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
And
a pretty cool dude to have
we
a
just-
homage to.
Mhm.
yeah, we word played
million
Anna
things.
Parker, Travis, and I would say things. And one day it just came out, and we were all like, huh, that kind of goes together.
Mm-hmm.
And
I think we knew we wanted something record lounge. Whatever. Pachyderm record.
Yeah.
Whatever silly
Pachyderm.
names we
we
had.
looked
that
up
would've worked,
elephant
too.
in
Yeah.
different languages,
Mhm.
famous elephants. We did lots of research, and then it was just Spectrum Record Lounge.
It made sense.
That's
just
cool.
flows.
Because we
That's really cool.
like a lot of different stuff.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. You guys, well, you guys are just cool, interesting people.
Everyone's cool at Spectrum Record
That's
that's
Lounge.
right. That is
Right?
the deal. Mhm.
What prompted that catchphrase?
Just because we
love.
love a lot of people. We accept everybody for who they are. And
Yep.
As long as you're not being a dick,
Right.
everyone is cool.
Everyone is cool.
Yeah.
Sometimes people are dicks.
And then they have to leave, and then it's back to everyone's cool.
Right.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Spectrum Record Lounge.
I mean, it's just a fact of life, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes they're having a bad day, and sometimes you're like, what happened?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, and your environment is always just like chill. So,
Cool.
yeah, I get that. All right, so back to you, Megan. So, 2 weeks after you make this decision, you're like, I'm going to go become a realtor. You were like, hold up, but okay, let's go do this. Had you guys like planned for this at all? Like financially, emotionally?
No,
No,
zero of
no. I don't think we're good at planning sometimes. I feel like I am undiagnosed OCD, ADHD, and so I want to be very organized, but I am a complete mess at the same time. And so we just kind of wing things and hope that it works. And so far, we are making it work. We're not homeless, paying the bills. The whole purpose was to have more time with Alex. And although our schedules are more hectic now, it does provide us the time. I pick Alex up from school almost every day. He takes him to school every single morning. We have probably 3 to 4 nights at home together.
Which is
and then
pretty
we
good
have,
for owning a bar.
but then we
Yeah,
also have
right.
like a couple days home together. So there's a lot of time where it is the three of us, and we don't like to leave our house.
Yeah.
Our friends know that if they want to hang out with us, they need to come to our house. We're not going anywhere. We like to have Alex around, and that is where he feels safe and comfortable, and that's where we feel safe and comfortable with him.
Right.
Because he's a lot. You've seen him. You've met him.
Yeah. How old is Alex now?
10.
10.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I know that we've talked a little bit. What do you, when you look at like Alex from 7 to 10, what's the biggest difference that you think that you're seeing?
Height.
Communication and
He's
height.
talking a lot more.
Is he?
We were worried he may never talk. You know,
Yeah.
When he was like 3, he wasn't saying anything.
He had no words.
0. And
Wow.
then, so he's from 7 to 10. I feel like the increase in that is.
Including some cuss words.
And great cuss words.
And great one.
Yeah.
He's got a famous tagline that we actually made stickers for.
Say it.
What the fuck?
There you go.
Alex 2024. What the fuck?
I mean,
We saw him on the teachers' cars at school, around town. Like, people just wanted these stickers, so we only ordered a few dozen. They were gone.
isn't that,
instantly.
it's so funny because y'all, I know are experts as much as anybody can be with a child who has any kind of developmental anything going on. In my head, I'm like, that makes me just go like, what was running through his brain as he's watching all of the craziness around him, trying to like process it in a way, and that's what he came up with. And honestly,
Maybe he nailed it.
It was
maybe he
actually,
nailed it. Right.
It's called, he does what's called scripting.
Okay.
So he memorizes everything that he has ever watched on TV or his tablet.
Wow.
He can like find it. If he wants to watch a specific thing, he'll go Sesame Street season 42, and he'll click on the episode and go straight to the moment that he wants to see, and it's pretty neat.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a new.
That's how
extra
he
power
learned
of his.
how to talk,
Mm-hmm.
was through Sesame Street, really. I mean, not the what the fuck.
I
That
was
was
like,
from Mom.
I feel like your Sesame Street is different. I haven't seen it in a
Yeah,
minute.
yeah. So he may or may not have been scripting me or Travis with that one. So sometimes we would forget that, he's nonverbal, not non-hearing.
Right?
Mhm.
And that one has really stuck with him. And he found out real quick that if he would say it and he would get a laugh, he just thought that was the best. And
It still makes me laugh.
it still is funny to hear from this small child.
Cute little thing. Just what the fuck?
And he says it in the
And
most
I was
appropriate
going to say, is
Yeah.
that
and
appropriate?
inappropriate.
Well,
Like he walks into Schnucks and says it. I'm like, we're all feeling it.
yeah.
Like,
Where it's like, Alex, let's take a bath. What the fuck?
yeah.
it's like I'm doing something else,
Mhm.
people.
But now he's added a new thing of mooning people, and apparently he told all of his teachers to F off and then moon them. So his
That's
teachers
cool.
now want a new sticker that's butt cheeks and F bombs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I would buy that.
Shout out to
Every
Sydney.
fourth grader in the world probably wanted to do that.
That's just,
Alex got to do it and didn't get in trouble.
Is that also
And
scripted?
got an award, got a good citizen award.
Yeah, good citizen.
That's hysterical. What was your reaction when you get the phone call? He's dropping trow.
Oh, we just got to read it.
We get the funniest notes because he is nonverbal. The school always sends home a full sheet of like how his day was because other parents get to ask their kids, "How was your day?" Alex has never has before. Hopefully one day will be able to tell us. But we have to rely on other people. So they have a really great sheet that they fill out. But the best is the notes. We will get some of the funniest things, and we have saved them. The teachers have just been really great for him. Cape Public Schools,
Big
thank
shout out
you.
on
My school?
Yeah.
Especially Alma Schroeder. We do love them. But yeah, everybody in the school has just been amazing with
great.
Alex. And I think that has a lot to do with the teachers, everyone that works there, the parents of the children that go there. Those children have embraced Alex.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I always tell people when I walk down the school hallway with him, I feel like I'm with a superstar because they're like, "Hi, Alex. Hi, Alex."
I mean, I get that. I've been around that kid. His energy is super good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
And high, high.
yeah, he's high.
very
energy.
high energy.
Very high.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about chasing him around in where you went to Union Station and you were like,
Yes.
The
Oh,
ropes
the thing.
course.
Oh, don't talk about the ropes course.
Yeah.
That's traumatic
Megan was
for
having
Travis.
this great time.
I had the best time.
Alex
it was so
is
fun.
physically assaulting me.
I didn't
I'm
know. I
I'm
was
scared
way
of
on the other
heights,
side.
And I'm like, 30, 40, 50 feet in the air, whatever it was.
Yeah.
And he was just scratching me and hitting me and yelling at me.
I'm
Megan's
flying
like,
through
"This
the
is the
air."
greatest time." I'm bleeding.
Pushing people out of my way when I
I-
see like my child is having a problem and Travis and I literally pushed people and got over. And then it was that the rest of the day was not fun, but lesson
to
learned.
that.
Next
Yeah.
rope course, he's going with me.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think he'd be better?
No, probably not.
You think you'll be better?
I don't- maybe I'll just go by myself.
Heights, so it's
Right,
like
that
I'm
makes sense.
gripping on
Right.
everything.
Yeah. Travis is like, help me.
Mm-hmm.
I must go save the child. But
Then I felt real guilty for having such a good time, and my two people I love the most are having the most horrible day.
well, mom guilt is real.
Yeah.
Yep.
You also deserve to have a good time, but I get it.
So you and I will go next time.
Okay. I will
There you
do
go.
that. I actually just suggested a ropes course to my leadership team. I'm like, can't we
It's
go do
great.
something like that? It'd be fun. Then I forgot
It's
about your
danger without
experience.
danger. But I think that's why Alex
let's
didn't
look
like
at Travis for that. Is it danger without danger? Did you feel like you were in danger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was up in the air and there's this rope on
Yeah.
a harness.
And there
I
was
know.
a huge harness that was not going anywhere.
Yeah, I see those people doing those crazy big swings where they're just like
Mm.
jumping off of like a
Mhm.
into a canyon. And I'm like, you have a lot of faith in
Now, Alex would
your
do that.
harness.
Product.
But I
Yeah.
think that's why he didn't like the ropes course, because it wasn't dangerous. He likes danger.
Interesting. So, what would you tell people, parents who have gotten the news that their child has some type of developmental meaning, and I'm going to use this word in air quotes, they're not going to be on the so-called normal path of childhood development?
Start researching. Get help.
Call
Get a
everyone.
diagnosis.
Mm-hmm.
Get an actual diagnosis. I've heard other parents say that they don't want to get a diagnosis because they don't want the stigma and they don't want this with school. But getting the diagnosis only helps your child. Unfortunately, resources are hard to come by. But Travis and I just got approved. We are now board members of Autism Awareness of Southeast Missouri.
Oh, great.
Yes. I'm going to do a free plug for them here in a minute. But
Absolutely.
yeah, it's a hard path, and there are a lot of resources out there, but it's hard to navigate them. Yeah, so it's very frustrating.
Yeah.
What we have going on is we call it raw dogging autism. He doesn't really get any therapy. He takes no medications.
Wow.
So for better or for worse,
He doesn't get any therapy because of funding.
'cause it was like once she left Holloway Carpet and we lost the Cobra insurance, then they were like, well, it's $280 a day for his behavioral therapy. And we're like,
And
Wow.
see you never,
Yeah.
I guess.
Wow.
And then medication, he will not take medication. So we've tried different forms. Until they make it in a gummy, he's not
doing it.
Mm-mm.
Wow. Yeah, resources funding. And what's crazy is I'm sitting here going through my head sort of in a Rolodex. There's a fair amount of autistic services through SEMO, the
Mr.
Taylor
Seal.
Crow,
Yeah, Taylor Institute.
for a town this size, I feel like. And still very difficult to get access to everything.
Well, we're too poor to be rich and too rich to be poor, so we fall right in that middle line.
Yeah, I get that.
We just get shot down on
so
everything.
there's
I'm
no
like,
funding.
well, he is disabled. In the end, in the eyes of the government, this kid is disabled. He needs help.
Right.
Period. And we just get letters, and then we just give up, and they're like, well, here we are. We're just doing this.
Yeah, you're just
It's
doing
fine.
it. Well, you guys are doing a great
Everything's
job.
fine.
He's happy for the most part. He's healthy. He's growing and
Yeah,
learning.
progressing, I think
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
So
cool.
it'll be interesting to see in the next 5 years, looks like, for him, you know?
Yeah, it will be, especially knowing the language thing.
I know, yeah.
Well, thank you guys for sharing so much of that. I still say you held back on your origin story, but I'll let it lie.
There definitely were, yeah, I know.
You're like, yeah, we'll just keep that. Keep that. All right, are you guys ready to
Yeah,
dive into a fishbowl?
yeah.
Do you notice that your wife sat as close as she could to the fishbowls because
Mhm.
I
She's
guess
been looking.
control?
Yeah.
So you start with whichever one. If we get to all of them, we do, and if not, let's just.
You
see.
want to save the pass for last? You want to go with like?
You just,
You may not have a pass.
We may not have.
You may get. You may want to do it all.
yeah.
But if we pass on one, do we have to get another one out of the same jar?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I thought maybe you just passed the whole jar.
No.
I don't have to do that.
You just
one.
get one pass.
Yeah.
Are these the same every time or tailored to us?
These are not tailored to you.
All right.
They are as random as possible. Which topic jar did that come out of?
Hot topic.
Hot topics.
Hot topic. The modern culture. Over-therapized. Is that a word?
Maybe, I don't know.
Over-therapized or truly emotionally aware?
Let me read that.
Megan's like, I need to take a look at that.
That's a tough one. I feel a little bit of both. A lot of self-diagnosing going on out there.
A lot of self-diagnosing.
Like I just said it a while ago. But I do feel like I like where things are going now, where people are more open about their feelings. I've always been that person, and it got me in a lot of trouble as a child for oversharing. But I feel like the more people can be themselves and talk about their emotions, and for men, like emotions were definitely a no-no when I was growing up.
Right? You could have 3.
Yeah,
And the 3 emotions
weren't
you're
good.
allowed to have.
But yeah, no, I think everyone should have therapy. Heck, I'd like to go to therapy right after this. So
That is what this show does to people. They are like, well, we got to call a therapist.
yeah, now we gotta go.
Got some problems going on in my brain, as it turns out. Yeah. Okay. What about
What do
you,
you
Travis?
think?
I live in such a weird little bubble. Literally, I just go home and I go to Spectrum and I go home and I go to Spectrum.
I mean, you
You
kind
go
of
to
live
Sam's and Schnucks too,
Oh, I go to Sam's and Schnucks.
in the
You-
bank.
And those are always shocking
experiences.
'cause
Why? Are you? If you're not,
society is pretty wild. I see a lot of people that probably need some therapy. Like if I go to Sam's,
yeah.
I get this like anxious moment, but then I get back to Spectrum or I go home, and then so
Yeah, people are wild. I mean, we're all wild. I'm
I'm
wild.
kind of
Everybody.
disconnected to answer this because I don't go to therapy.
But
I
I-
don't.
I feel like you are in an environment that a lot of people consider therapy,
I'm
Mm-hmm.
a therapist. I
right?
don't have to go to therapy.
Do you feel like that?
Sometimes.
Right?
Oh,
Oh my
Oh.
gosh, yeah.
I hear some stuff.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Well, we'll just move past that
Yeah,
since I
we're
go to your
done.
place.
Yep.
I'm just kidding. Yeah. Yeah, well, it's just one of those questions like, I think therapy's good too because I think it's great to have somebody who's dedicated to like just listen to you.
Mm-hmm.
I like
Um,
that they usually tell you that you're right. Like they just agree with you a lot. And I guess I probably interpreted that wrong. They probably weren't telling me I was right, but that's what I was hearing and I liked it. So
Well-
Just checking out.
If your therapist is listening, he or she's like, well, we should probably reach out.
I'm looking for a new one. Shout out.
Great. All right, let's let Travis pull.
All right, I'm going wild card.
Okay. I feel like I need to really make those wild. Just, they're not as wild as I would like, I think, at this stage.
What is the hill you will absolutely die on?
The Kinks are better than the Beatles.
Megan knew the answer. You knew the answer.
I mean,
I have a lot of hills I'm gonna die on. But
Yeah.
she said it. I knew that's the answer.
The Kinks.
Yeah, the Kinks.
All right. I don't know who the Kinks
You know
are.
the songs like
You
"You Really
do.
Got Me" or "Tired of Waiting
Oh,
for You."
I do.
Or, but
Well,
then
I'm not a Beatles fan. I'm not
I
not
am.
a fan, but like
I am a Beatles fan.
I do
but
think what you just said, like that music is a little more upbeat to me, and I think maybe I don't have
it's
a
not
real
always that way.
opinion.
The '60s kind of while the Beatles were getting all psychedelic and weird, the Kinks were singing about like the English countryside and not psychedelic. I don't know.
Was that the drug factor of the 60s? Like
Maybe so. I'm
walking
sure
through the
Kinks
field?
had plenty.
had plenty. What about you, Megan?
human rights.
All right, talk
mean-
a little bit more about that.
I feel like trying to really think of my words here. Equal rights for everyone. There are so many people that are marginalized. I hate when I hear or see anyone, especially like friends, say things. And I grew up being told like, don't talk back, don't speak up, don't do that. I'm almost 50 years old. I am done playing nice. And
It's gonna
Travis,
get me beat up someday. I'm gonna let you all know that.
Travis and I are really in agreement on that, and we don't let it slide anymore. You make a joke at someone else's expense, we're going to tell you it's not cool. We don't like
punching
anyone.
down, using any slur. There's like
Right.
Yeah.
there's endless amounts to see, and it sadly gets
Yeah.
old.
It's interesting. When you say human rights, that means a lot of things to
Yeah.
different people, right? There's some people who immediately go to political human rights, and there's other people who are like basic human dignity, right?
Mhm.
And everything in between that.
Mhm.
It's interesting when you were talking. Have you ever gone back and watched sitcoms from
Oh,
the
yeah.
80s?
It
And
can be hard
and
to
you
watch.
hear a joke and you're like, oh.
Right?
Movies from 1999.
Oh, gosh. We've been watching a lot of movies from the 90s, and I'm like, this isn't funny
Yikes.
anymore.
It is crazy how many things have shifted.
So we are getting better, maybe.
Maybe. Yeah. I
That's
don't.
some things.
Listen,
Of course, it's making
I
other
probably
people
will say
worse.
this 1,000 times on this podcast, but my mom has always said, and I have to remember this, there's nothing new under the sun.
Right.
Mhm.
Mean people have existed everywhere,
Mhm.
at every point in time, and are always trying to find a way to segregate society in whatever that
Whatever.
power hierarchy
Mhm.
is, right? I think it's interesting, though. I mean, I love designing women.
Oh, I did too.
And here's the thing.
Julia Sugarbaker.
At that time, I also have to give them credit. They were discussing topics that were not being discussed.
Mm-hmm.
But when you listen to it by today's standards, you're like, what the? What?
Yeah.
Arcade with it. Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
But at
We
the
have come a
same
long
time,
way, right? So
Yeah.
that's-
at the
on-
same time, they took on AIDS, they took on homosexuality, they took on women's rights,
rights.
domestic
Mhm.
violence. But even then, the language around it is so different than we are. So yeah, I do think that we are doing
Mhm.
better.
yeah.
Yeah.
Some people are getting worse, but most of us are
Some
doing
people
better.
are getting worse. Yeah. Well, it's not par for the course, I guess. All right. That's a great hill to die on. Both of them. Music is your
Sounds
thing.
lighthearted.
Yeah. Yeah. But we need lighthearted.
Yes.
Life is heavy sometimes. Human rights is heavy.
That's heavy.
So that's probably the secret to how 19 years. Again, we're
Mhm.
not saying it yet, though. We're coming back to it.
He's the loose dude.
Oh, Loose Dudes Convention,
Loose Dudes Convention.
which I still have yet to make.
That's
Do you actually? I think you plan it when you know I'm going to be out of town.
October 10th.
Put it on your calendar,
Okay,
right?
on your
October 10th.
calendar.
Everybody put it on your calendar.
Disco
Whenever you
Fever, actually.
October 10th.
We're announcing it right here, I guess.
do what?
No, that's the theme.
What is the theme?
Like Disco Fever. We're not sure what the exact name is, but
Okay, that's a sign. I'm just going to tell you because I first of all listen to my hype music is disco music.
nice.
I was just listening to Diana Ross, and I'm coming up on the way here. I'm like,
Mhm.
So you better be there.
I sent that to my producer Tommy. He loves it when I say that. He's in about every episode. And I was like, this is my inspiration music. And you know what? He was good. He found some good music. Disco just does something, I think.
It just get you
Makes you
going.
feel good.
Yeah.
It does make you
Makes
feel
your
good.
body move.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, let's do the tough one. Beliefs. It's not that tough.
Golly.
Come on.
That's
Come
what
on.
makes me nervous.
Oh, wait. Is it my...
Sure.
Yeah. It's my turn to grab. That's a big one.
Listen,
Hope I don't say
I don't cut them evenly.
I don't want to look at the big one, though.
Oh, this is interesting. Is this an overall statement, or we as in us two?
YouTube.
Oh,
Yeah.
Are we raising resilient kids or fragile kids?
Depends on we.
No, I think it was.
Oh, just
Yeah.
Us?
The two of you, and also you can address it at large.
like overall.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm definitely not the person that's like, all our kids are soft, but you know what I mean. Like,
Right. No, I say it all the time. Like,
Yeah.
I hate to say this, but I'm like, this is why when China comes for us, we're
but
done on
you
some
know.
level.
to some degree,
I don't know. I've met some really great young 20-something-year-olds. Most of them at Spectrum,
mm-hmm.
and I really thought like, oh man, we are doomed as a society. But then I met these kids, and I'm like, they're not even kids; they're adults. But I'm like, how old are you?
Yeah.
And they tell me, and I'm like, wow, I
Yeah.
was nowhere
Oh,
where you are
agreed.
right now when I was in my 20s.
yeah, like pretty much every
Like-
young person that's worked at the
Yes.
Spectrum has like cool ambitions and like
Great
actually
aspects.
doing it.
I
Mm-hmm.
think that's the difference right there. Is I think the difference. One of the differences is in this generation that I think is a real positive is they are willing
Or
to.
just do it.
They are
Mhm.
willing to just go do it. Now I am going to say sometimes that's also to the negative
Yes.
because
Because they're just gonna go do it.
they don't. I'm like. They don't like friction, and I'm being very general right now, so it's not every. But like, I can see a lot more. I didn't like how that felt, and therefore I'm just not going to be in that world anymore. And I'm like, there's something to be said for that, I guess. And then I go back to, but also learning to deal with difficult people is also a life skill. and difficult circumstances and challenging conversations. And I do feel like I see more. I mean, I just had this happen in our office. A young employee literally just left his computer and walked out and sent me an email.
Oh, yeah, that happens too.
And I'm like, how is this not a face-to-face conversation after everything that we have poured into? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to say that was a one-off, but I have enough friends that I've talked to. It's not. And that's the part where I go like, it's a different resilience, I think.
Yeah.
And some of and here's the deal. Also, if something isn't for you, it's just not for you. And you can make that decision to not go do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it does sometimes, I go, I do worry that there's that lack of like willingness to step into the fray a little bit. They just remove themselves.
Yeah, just
I
done.
noticed there's a lot of like social things with the younger generation. They're like, some of them are just like scared to talk to older people.
Yeah. I actually had this.
I'm gonna blame video games actually on this one. let's cut the shit.
Well, I will say I have been to a couple of career fairs, and I swear to you, some of these dudes, I'm like, they just walked out of their room for the first time in 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
And they were like, what,
video
like a
gaming
career
is
fair?
not touching grass or like seeing the sun.
Yeah.
Part of the
Yeah,
deal.
there's something probably to that. It's just interesting. But again, going back to my mom, nothing new under the sun.
No.
People are
Yeah.
always evolving and changing. Okay. Lightning round about marriage.
Oh.
But before we start the lightning round about marriage, real talk.
Mm-hmm.
How do you guys keep doing it for 19 years, doing all of the challenges? Like, have either one of you has there ever been a conversation where you're like, I don't think I can keep doing this?
Oh, probably, yeah.
I mean, I do say to him sometimes, I don't always like you, but I always love you.
That's definitely true.
But that's marriage, I think. You get in fights. If you have a married couple that says they don't fight,
Right.
they're probably not married.
Well, they're probably not really talking.
Mhm.
Or
Not
yeah,
that, yeah.
One person is either not giving their real opinion or they're literally just not having the conversations that actually, I mean,
Are going to create a
Yeah.
conflict very often creates a certain level of intimacy when you get past it.
but I think one thing for us, like we're best friends. Like
Mhm.
we
We're like a
we
good
do
team.
everything together.
Yeah.
I think some of our other friends think we're weird.
Mhm. Like I cook, she washes the dishes like every day that I'm
Mhm.
home. You know, so we just have this thing. She likes to vacuum. I like to listen to death metal. You know?
We all have our little roles, and yeah,
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
yeah. I think being a team and like just
Yeah.
Team Tyson.
yeah.
I actually had somebody make a comment there. They said, "How's your love life on social media? It looks great."
Right.
But
Everything
kinda-
looks bright and
but
shiny
kinda
on
looked at
social
me.
media.
And I said, "The experience I'm having right now is I have found somebody who's a real partner,
Mm-hmm.
and that has been a game changer.
Oh yeah.
Just in how I even conduct myself, not even just
I
in
can
the
see that,
relationship."
actually. And
Mhm.
like your Facebook is fun.
Yeah.
You guys look happy. I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I mean,
He's
but we
cool.
have
Bob's cool.
Bob is cool.
I've
Everybody's
known
cool.
Bob
Shout out, Bob.
longer.
You have known Bob.
I mean, not longer than you. Maybe.
Well, maybe.
Actually,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think you did because he was like a
He was my
child when they
neighbor.
moved here, and I didn't meet
Yeah.
him until he was 15.
Oh yeah. Then I
That's
probably
right.
met him.
I believe you had a crush on his brother,
Maybe. I mean, he liked horses. I loved horses.
Travis.
What?
Can you get a horse?
No.
Okay. No, that's 19 years right now. I'm not,
Yep.
I'm not even
I'm
interested
still
in
working
making
on it.
that
I'm
happen.
still working on it.
All right, you guys ready? This is
Yep.
no thinking, just answering. Both of you answer how you're
At
going
the
to
same
answer.
time.
At the same time.
That'd
Who
be
goes
interesting,
first?
but I don't think that'll work.
Do
So
we raise our hand?
let's go Meghan Travis.
Okay.
So, and don't follow her
And
lead.
then
Maybe I should have
flip-flop.
done it the other way. Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
Okay.
Flip flop.
Who is more likely to say, trust me, this will work?
Travis.
Me.
Interesting. Okay. I would have thought it was the other way around.
No.
Okay, good. Who spoils Alex more, if anybody?
Me. Grammy.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know.
You're like, I'm not sure
Yeah,
it's
my
either one of
mom.
us.
Yeah.
Grammy.
Who's more competitive?
Travis.
Yeah.
Really? This is very interesting to me because your personality is so chill.
I like to play games and shit. You know, like
Okay. And if you're going to play, you're going to win.
I
And
would
he's
like to
really
win.
good at winning.
Isn't it annoying?
It's very
Yeah.
annoying.
Sometimes
I like non-team.
People also
leisure
give him
sports.
free things all the time. Like, he's the luckiest person I've probably ever met. And he will just oh, somebody gave me this. Oh, I won this. Oh, this. And he's like, but that's good for you. And I'm like, it's also really annoying. Like, I want to win.
You're like, I entered the sweepstakes. I
Yeah.
got nothing. Well, the next one is bigger risk taker, but obviously
I think equal.
Yeah.
in different ways.
Probably in different ways.
In different ways.
Who initiates more sex?
Me.
Travis.
Everyone was like, duh. But I mean, you don't know. You guys.
Can I tell you what I used to say about him?
Absolutely.
I used to say Travis isn't handy, but he's handsy because he wasn't very handy around the house. I mean, I was a single woman for a while, living by myself. I had tools and I could fix some things, like, not like major things. I'm not going to do plumbing or electric or anything, but I could get by. Thought I could do it without a man. Travis moves in. Turn out he can cook, which is great because I do not cook. But then he met Parker and he became handy. So now he's handy and handsy.
Well,
hey.
Maybe being handy earns you the right to be more handsy.
Is
it working out like that?
I'll let you know.
he's like, I hadn't started tracking that, but maybe I will.
Start.
All right. Who apologizes first?
Me.
Ooh. Very quick on that answer.
Yeah.
I don't think either one of us are good at apologizing. Our apologies are kind of backhanded apologies.
Is it like blow up and then you're like,
yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but you.
I'm sorry,
we're kind of the worst at arguments, but they seem to blow over quick.
Well. Yeah, they blow over fast.
Well,
but I think we kind of need it too. Like we just need like a release.
Yeah.
Like I'm mad at you, and hey, what's for lunch?
what starts the biggest fight? Like, what's the fight that's on repeat?
Me locking the door.
Him not following all of my rules that I haven't actually told him that they are rules, but they're rules in my head. But I've told him some of these rules, so I feel like he should know. Like,
the rules change without saying
because
them.
they get better. They get better rules.
Oh,
but like locking the door. Every door in our house has 3 locks, an alarm, and a camera, because Alex is a runner.
Used to be.
Yeah.
Knock on wood.
Well, it's harder for him to run now because it takes a really long time to get in or out of our house.
Oh.
Or using towels, like different, or not putting the towel back in the right spot. I'm very spatial.
Right.
And so it really bugs me. Like, he'll probably put my water cup down here in a minute, and I'll be like, move it somewhere.
That's not where now where he's torturing you.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what's up with that's one of my other quirks.
It's never the big thing, right?
But we can put a big thing in there sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes we'll just argue about nothing, and then
it'll escalate.
And then we'll just be like, you know what?
Right. Well, then you're like, here's the thing that I wanted to tell you 5 years ago.
And then I try to initiate sex. No, I'm kidding.
Smart.
No.
Always. Very smart.
He's like, hey, I know you're mad, but
and how does that usually
can I
work?
touch your butt?
I mean, that's going to go one of 2 ways.
I would say he probably wins on that one.
Hey.
No, we found something here.
You're recording this shit, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sex therapy on Fish Roulette. Now, Fish Roulette. I don't even know what that is. Fishbowl Roulette. I don't even know the name. That's where we're at today. Okay, so not even on the lightning round. What's just one piece of advice you would give to an entrepreneur who hasn't started?
Get support.
Okay.
Look for support in your community.
This is a good one because I feel like I talk about this all the time. People start shit that they don't know anything about.
You're on a show that's happening, by the way.
This is now your intervention.
This is now yours.
But I feel like I see that happen. Like, oh, I can do this thing. I'll just do it on a grander scale,
Right.
without knowing the nuts and bolts. And it's tough to do shit. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I've been in the bar business my whole life. I've collected and sold records my whole life. I just put them 2 under the same roof.
Yeah.
That made sense.
It did make sense.
I know how to drive a car, but I shouldn't open a mechanic shop.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's a great way to
That's
put
my
that.
advice.
I actually had another guest on here. She was talking about, when people retire and then they kind of go live their dream and they take their nest egg and they go into the bar business because, you can't fail. And she's like, I just want to be like, just give me the check.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
it's, because people think things are easier because they enjoy them.
Drink whiskey.
Right.
I should open a bar.
I should open a bar.
Yeah.
That'll be great. I'm not going to drink the profits. So, well, thank you guys for being on.
Oh, can we do one more thing? I know
Absolutely.
This is kind of, I would say it's shameless, but it's not. But
Do it.
we talked about being on the autism awareness of Southeast Missouri, and we are having our autism color walk and roll. It's Sunday, April 26th in Jackson City Park. It is for everyone. We created a team. We are Alex and the Omegas.
Mhm.
So you can get on our Facebook if you're friends with us. If you're not, send us a friend request. We may or may not respond to you.
You can follow Autism Awareness of Southeast Missouri on Facebook.
You can contribute that way, but we really want you to be on our team.
Oh, yeah. But you can
because
follow
we're
the link
competitive and we want to win.
Okay. Say the date again.
April 26th.
Okay.
The day before, we're doing a karaoke for a cause for them as well. So
Yeah, we didn't even touch on all the stuff that
Ooh.
Spectrum. That's the thing I've found is like I have really cool people around me, and everybody's doing really cool things and making an impact in this community.
we'll be back next
and
week.
Come on.
No.
Come on.
It's now our show.
Right.
No, yeah.
I love it. I want everybody to feel like that.
This is great.
Truthfully. Yeah.
Let's get some more chairs in here. We'll just get the whole town.
Yeah, let's just do it. Well, I really appreciate you guys getting on. Just a quick recap for anybody who stayed with us. I hope what you heard was there's never a bad time to change the life that you want or to go for it. If you are dealing with any type of, really, I guess anything in your own family, not just developmentally with your kid, anything that's going on, go find the resources. Go reach out to your community. And above all else, go have some fun. And if you're in an argument with your spouse or your partner, go ahead and climb in bed together and see where that goes.
And if you don't like the community where you live, call me. I'm a realtor. I'll get you moved into one you do love.
There you go. And be sure to visit Spectrum where...
Everyone is cool at Spectrum Record Lounge.
Exactly right. All right. And as always, if you guys appreciated this, heard something, you want to share this with a friend, continue to give us a listen. We are found everywhere podcasts are found, Spotify, YouTube, a few others that I can't think of right now. But you know what? Share, hit like, Apple Music. Thank you, Travis.
Amazon.
I mean, I should just have Travis say the ending of this is where we're at. I hope everybody knows how raw this is, and I hope that...
Yeah, we were given no warning.
This is great.
It's kind
Thanks,
of the
Sandy.
thing.
I'm the only person that calls her Sandy, by the way. I need everyone to know that.
Yeah, you are, and it's just always been a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's why I allowed you to grow that mustache. I'm just kidding. Anyway,
Thank you.
Thanks you guys for being on. Thanks for listening, and I hope everybody goes and has a great week. We will be dropping episodes every Wednesday. All right.
Cool.
Thanks, you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.